Hello students, welcome to the class of EDCA. So in this video we can see the topic power stages in a DC motor. Okay, so here I have drawn three stages, that is A, B and C. So the input power to the motor is an electrical power input. So we are giving electrical input and we are achieving the mechanical output, mechanical energy output here. Okay, so the input power, motor input power, we can say electrical input power, that we can notate it as V into I, input voltage into input current in watts. And next we can see the input power is reaching to the armature. Okay, so before that we are having some losses, that input power fully will not be reaching in the armature, that is we will be having some copper losses, that is Ra. Due to the armature resistance we will be having some copper losses. So after that losses only the power will reach to the armature power. We can say, we have seen that the armature power is equal to Eb into Ia, that is back EMF into the current flowing through the armature, and that is in electrical that is the electrical equivalent, and we have seen the torque into omega as the mechanical equivalent. Okay, so it is the middle, that is middle stage is the armature power. Then we are getting the output of this motor in the shaft, right? So before reaching to the shaft there will be some iron and frictional losses, and after this losses only we are getting as the we are getting in the shaft power, that is the output power, that is the mechanical power, we can say in watts or in horsepower. Okay, so these are the three stages in a motor. Okay, so we can write the overall efficiency is equal to, we can say, the output power divided by input power, that is stage C by stage A, and we can write the electrical efficiency eta E is equal to B by A, that is till here. Okay, electrical equivalent, that is after here, after this stage it is the mechanical input power, so we can say the electrical efficiency is equal to B by A and the mechanical efficiency is equal to C by B. Okay, so it is seen that from this stages we can write A equal to B plus copper loss, stage A equal to B plus copper loss, or stage B is equal to, we can write A minus copper loss. Okay, either. So we can write copper loss is equal to stage A minus stage B. Okay, so this is one equation. And also from stage B and C, from stage B and C we can say stage C is equal to B minus iron and frictional loss. Okay, so here I have written B equal to C plus iron and friction loss, therefore iron and friction loss is equal to B minus stage B minus stage C. Okay, so these are the just equations of a written from the power stages of a DC motor. Okay, so next we can see the different losses in a DC motor. So here we have seen the different losses are copper loss, the second one is magnetic losses or iron losses, the third one is the mechanical losses. So first one, copper loss, we can say these are losses due to the resistance of the windings. So we have two windings, armature winding and field winding. So we will be having armature copper loss and field copper loss. Okay, so these are the two different copper losses in DC machines, we can say either in DC generator or in DC motor. Okay, so the next one is magnetic losses or iron losses. These are due to the materials. Okay, so there are two types, two different losses, that is hysteresis losses and eddy current loss. Hysteresis loss is equal to eta is the hysteresis coefficient, Bmax raised to 1.6 into F into V, where Bmax is the flux density, F is the frequency and small v is the volume of the conductor. Okay, next is the eddy current loss. Ke is the eddy current coefficient and Bmax raised to Bmax square into F square into T square into V, where Bmax is the flux density, F is the frequency, T is the thickness of the material and small v is the volume of the conductor. Okay, so we have seen in the construction type we have seen, in order to reduce the hysteresis loss we are adding some silicon, and in order to reduce the eddy current losses we are laminating the material, right? So it depends upon the thickness of the material. So if the thickness are reduced, then the eddy current losses will be reduced. That is why we are laminating the material to reduce the eddy current loss. So the next loss is mechanical loss, that is due to the frictional and windage losses. Okay, so these are the different losses happening in a DC generator or DC motor or in common DC machines. Okay. So let us see the next topic, that is the condition for maximum power developed by a motor. So we have seen the condition for maximum power developed in a motor. So we have seen, let's see, stage C. In last topic we have seen stage C is equal to B minus frictional and windage losses, and stage B is equal to A minus copper loss. So we can write, if we are neglecting the friction, that is we are taking only the electrical part, so A minus C is equal to, that is output is equal to A minus copper loss we can write. Okay, so power is equal to mechanical power is equal to, A means the input stage, input power equal to V into IA. So V into IA minus the copper loss, we are writing it I square R, IA square RA. We are considering only the copper loss due to armature resistance. Okay, so this is the equation. PM is equal to output power, our mechanical output power equal to VIA minus IA square RA. So we have to derive the condition for maximum power developed in the machine. So maximum power, we can differentiate this power equation with respect to IA and equate it to 0. Okay, so therefore dPm by dIA is equal to 0. We are differentiating the mechanical power with respect to IA and equating it to 0. So we are differentiating this equation with respect to IA. Then what will happen? IA differentiating this, V is a constant, then IA value 1, that is V into 1 minus IA square RA. IA square RA differentiating and then 2IA RA. Okay, and we are equating it to 0. Therefore 2IA RA equal to V. Therefore IA RA is equal to V by 2. Okay, also we know the equation. We have seen from the voltage equation of a DC motor, EB is equal to V minus IA RA. Okay, so we are equating this IA RA is equal to V by 2 here. IA RA is equal to V by 2. Therefore back EMF is equal to V by 2. So this is the condition for maximum power. That is, we are saying this machine can develop the maximum power when the back EMF is equal to the half of the supply voltage. That is, when back EMF is equal to half of the supply voltage, that is the condition when this machine is producing the maximum power. Okay, so this is the derivation. The question will be, derive the condition for maximum power developed in a DC motor. So this is the derivation. Okay, next we can see another derivation, that is a condition for maximum efficiency of a DC motor. Okay, so we can see the maximum efficiency of a DC motor. So the efficiency, we know it is the output power by input power. So the motor input power stage A equal to V into I. The motor output power stage C is equal to A minus copper loss minus iron and frictional loss. This equation we can write it from the stages of a DC motor. Okay, so A minus, we can represent copper loss is equal to, this is the unit of power, watts, WC. Okay, copper loss, and WE as the iron and frictional loss. So stage A equal to, we know V into I minus copper loss is equal to I square into RA, IA square RA, and we can write eddy current or frictional losses like omega E or WE. Therefore efficiency is equal to output power by input power, that is C by A. Therefore efficiency is equal to, we can write stage C, this is the stage C, divided by stage A is V into I. Okay, so the efficiency is equal to VI minus IA square RA minus WE divided by V into I. So now we have to we have got the efficiency equation, and we have to derive the condition for maximum efficiency. So we have to differentiate the efficiency with respect to IA and equate it to 0. and for easiness we are taking one condition, that is dividing this Vi on both the numerator and denominator. Then we can write efficiency is equal to Vi by Vi is equal to 1 minus Ia square Ra by Vi minus We by Vi, the whole divided by Vi by Vi is equal to 1. Okay, so we can get one equation for efficiency. Now in order to derive the condition for maximum efficiency of this motor, we have to equate this efficiency with respect, we have to differentiate this efficiency with respect to Ia and equate it to 0. Okay, so we can, for maximum efficiency, you have to differentiate dou efficiency by dou Ia is equal to and equate it to 0. So dou efficiency by dou Ia is equal to, we can get like this, minus Ra by V plus We by Vi square. Okay, you can see after the differentiation, you can see then equate it to 0. Then we can get like iron and friction losses is equal to Ia square Ra, that is Ia square Ra is the copper loss. That is, we can get the condition for maximum efficiency, that is whenever the iron losses is equal to the copper losses, we can get the condition, we can get the maximum efficiency in that motor. Okay, so that is the maximum efficiency of the motor can be obtained when iron's losses becomes equal to the copper losses. So iron loss of the machine will be a constant value because it depends upon the type of the material. Okay, and copper loss is due to I square Ra, and it is a dependent load, that it depends upon the current flowing through the conductors. Okay, so this is a variable loss and iron loss is a constant loss. So we can get the maximum efficiency condition when the copper loss varies and becomes equal to the iron loss. Then that at that condition we can get the maximum efficiency of a motor. Okay, so this is the condition for this is the derivation for finding the condition for maximum efficiency in a DC motor. Okay, so thank you.